right, and we're coming to you live with that first silky smooth sound of the voice. And
I was
Alex's
holding that
cough.
bitch in too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Party Chat, the first official episode. We're glad to be here.
What it do?
Let's go, motherfuckers.
So this is how we're gonna go.
Episode 1.
My name's Tori, half a black guy on most social media. I'm gonna let these other two idiots introduce themselves. I have something to look up on Google.
I'll let the man of the house go last, you know. Save the best for last. So I shall introduce myself. I am Alex. Also known as, the Alpha Mojado for my spit. Best friend! Oh yeah, we're gonna get it's gonna get real good up in this podcast, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm Keith. Yeah, like he said, this is my house. But but besides that, I'm Spike Spiegel 21. My boy, shout out to the GOAT. But besides that, that's my Xbox Live. But I'm Keith, Taki for the most part, but y'all can call me Keith.
All right, guys. So here's how this rolls. This is a room full of love as far as sports go. We're gonna hear a lot about football. You're gonna hear a lot about football.
Yep, both footballs.
You're gonna hear a lot about the sports world in general.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if it's anything from water polo to good old Nazi baseball. I mean cricket.
Oh, we got blocked. Sorry, we're watching the game.
We're live on that 49ers Green Bay divisional game.
At the time of recording. By the time this gets posted, will be Monday, so we should already have our...
We'll have a little outlook here. We'll have some winners.
Yeah.
All right. So
Definitely got tips.
let me just go ahead here. We're going to discuss a few things here. Anime is kind of a big part of our life here, right? I mean, it's a huge part.
Definitely.
Video games, as you hear, the name of this podcast is indeed Party Chat. Now, when you think Party Chat, look, man, everybody's miserable. You gotta go to work every day. You know what I'm saying?
At least for us grown folks,
Well, even for you
For
kids.
you, kids.
Oh, y'all figure out.
Shit ain't
You'll
too bright.
see eventually.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Try. Shit ain't too bright for y'all, so let me go ahead and
Yeah,
break it
unless
out.
you're getting beat at home, then hey, I respect it. World War III is on the way. Yeah, y'all motherfucker gotta sign up for the draft and shit once you turn 18. Good luck with that.
Yeah, buddy. Hey,
I served my time.
I'll be 30.
I am good.
I'll be fat. They don't want me,
I'm not
buds.
gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Did y'all have to sign up for that shit after high school?
Yeah,
For
I
what?
did.
For the draft?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like, is it like an automatic entry?
yeah.
Okay.
But we don't have no draft, though.
No, we do. Like, as a male citizen in this country, you are
As soon as
automatically
you
entered for
turn
the
18
draft.
in the U.S., you fucking
I
automatically.
signed the shit. Let me tell you that right now.
Hey,
Keith did not sign
Is there a
anything.
signature on your social security card?
No.
Listen, man, don't even exist.
Anyway, all right, so let me get back. As you see, we're definitely going to snowball here on this podcast. But here, let's just go over some things. So, team-wise, okay, we do a few things here, right?
Team 69.
69's your love. But the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders will be the ire of our hatred,
And
our
love.
passion, apple of our eye.
Oh, boy.
The kidney
It's a
stone
little
in our
bright for
dick.
Raider Nation right now.
Y'all are looking up, man. I'll
Yeah.
give you that. I wish we had Antonio
We have
Pierce.
two Saints fans and a Raiders fan on this
Yep.
podcast.
As we
And
call it,
as a culmination,
The fucking Satyrs.
the
fucking Satyrs.
It's a beautiful world out here. We've been linked as teams for a little longer than one would like to think.
Oh yeah, it's like
And
two peas in a pod, you know.
oh, yeah, we go very well together.
we do.
Black and gold, black and silver,
Black and silver, felonies, fights,
felonies, fights.
all the good stuff.
You know they like to grab our tight ends after we're done
Oh,
with
they're
them.
prime. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So keep an eye out for Darren Waller.
Quarterbacks too
Oh
now.
no, Darren Waller's out of there, but we don't want him.
We're good, dude.
We would have took him out if you guys would have traded him to us. It's too late. It's too
It's
late.
too late. Yeah.
No, all right. Well, all right. Let's see here. So, back onto the team thing. Alex, Barcelona.
Barcelona,
football?
Visca Barça, even though they got spanked.
I'm a West Ham fan.
West
We do Premier
Ham.
League over here. in this
Yeah.
corner. He was just along for the ride when it comes
right.
to football.
He's a late.
Hey, let's go with Mbappe, bro. I'm the
Mbappe,
fucking goat. No, I'm just kidding.
Mbappe's a baller.
You got to pick
though.
one eventually, man.
Hey.
That's all I'm saying. If it's not a team, at least make it a player.
You can just do like LeBron and just follow Mbappe around wherever the fuck he goes.
That's what I do for the NBA.
As long as you watch. As long as you watch.
Go
the sport.
James. Hey, what's Shannon say? Go James.
Go James. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh yeah, and don't worry, we're gonna have a camera up at some point.
Soon.
Yes, so you
We
can see
get
our
20
pretty
committed
little
listeners
faces.
and 10 flavorful episodes.
If
we
you
will
guys
give
want
you.
to see what our faces look like
Yeah.
after a few episodes, if we
Just
get some
subscribe.
interest, just
Just
let us
subscribe,
know,
man.
and we'll work on it.
Just
We're
let
not
us
going to try
know.
to say dick
Process.
pills. At least not at first.
Yeah.
You can
I don't want to show you my face if you don't like hearing what you hear. Definitely me. Oh my goodness,
Damn,
that
you
was
dropped
ugly.
that shit.
So, I guess now as we go back into this, I know we did talk about this kind of in that little sound check thing. I know you guys went to the school together for forever.
Yeah, quite some time.
Yeah, so
early days.
little background for me and Keith. We
Fill 'em
went
in.
to the same high school together.
And middle school.
Oh yeah, I always forget about middle school. Murat check, ghetto ass Murat check. look like a prison.
Oh yeah, back before it's broken down and built into the glorious castle that
Oh,
it
yeah,
is
it looks
today.
good now, but it's still a piece of shit.
Hey, they're not even the Knights anymore. They're the Racek
fucking-
Titans.
yeah,
I was
they
like, what
changed
the
it.
change the color, all
Remember
that
the
shit. Broke
Titans,
my heart.
That's how you know they've come up in the world is when they change the mascot of school.
Yeah, dude. Like when we were middle school, they were the
Knights
Miracek
back
Knights,
there.
and now all of a sudden they're the Miracek Titans.
See, I
Yeah.
wish back when I was in middle school, it was always some fucked up animal, like the southeast jaguar.
That's another reason,
That's-
like I do best with the
that's all the
Raiders
other
because when we
ones.
were in high school, we were the Rangery Raiders too. So
Fair enough, yeah. We were the Eagles in high school.
Like they say, once a Raider, always a Raider.
yeah, that's right.
Live by that
The
motto.
fucking Raiders.
I wonder if that rule applies in prison.
I bleed black and
Goddamn
red.
right.
I still love my high school, even though y'all dog shit at football now.
Soccer team.
Y'all can bleep out Ranger if we can't be saying their names. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Is there some kind of-
well, I'm pretty sure we
I
should
don't know,
be
man.
fine.
I'm sure East Fo would love East for
Unless
size, man.
we
Shout
like-
out, man. Y'all niggas is going hard over there. I see y'all. What's that, like 3 state titles in 4 years, man? Rock that shit. Rock that shit.
we wish.
Yeah,
I'm
Colorado
from the South,
football.
man. It's a religion.
Shout out Cherry Creek.
Oh, yeah,
Shout
Cherry
out
Creek, pretty
Mullen,
good.
Valor Christian.
Mullen, Valor
all the
Christian,
ones
they
that
took pretty
Regis, Grandview. I will be sending my son to one of your high schools in the next 16 years, so be on the lookout.
Yeah,
Sort of. He'll be there in about at this point 12 years, man. Yeah.
Damn.
My son will be a goat.
Yeah, whenever the hell I have a kid, it's gonna be Project Mbappe over here.
That's for Rai.
All right.
Alrighty.
So let's see.
After our little introductions here.
Little introductions.
We gotta let everybody know exactly who we are. All right, man. So now let's
You'll
get into
to
it now.
know us throughout the shit.
We're gonna bite into the satyrs here because we have some complaints. The season's over. We're into the off season in full swing now. And Alex, since you're the minority here, man, and because we're gonna start with some hope in the room and a little bit of pride, something the Saints don't know anything to fuck about. Let's go ahead and let's dig into the Raiders a little bit, man. New head coach Antonio Pierce. I mean, lobbied for by the players.
Shout out AP.
Yeah, dude, that's huge, man. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I understand the whole, the multifaceted coach thing. But in my opinion, man, you can hire people for that.
For what?
To do, he doesn't have to know how to do everything.
Oh no.
He doesn't know how to do everything. He doesn't have to know how to do everything because he just needs to put the right people in place to do those things.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And the beautiful thing about him being the intern is we got to see him develop over the weeks. Like, obviously, he's not no fucking perfect coach. There is no perfect coach, Obviously, he has his, his issues or whatever you'd call them. But it's you see the growth, and honestly, the biggest thing is you see the players, they want to play for the guy, and honestly, I think that's just big. You know, if the all the players are motivated and they want to, you know, run through a freaking brick wall for the guy, that's already half the battle right there.
It matters, man. It's a big part of the
You gotta
fight.
be a leader of men, that's for sure.
And that's what he is.
in
He's
my
definitely
opinion,
a
dude,
leader of men.
That's 50% of said battle as an NFL head coach is being able to look other grown men in the face and convince them to do things, even beyond their extraordinary talent.
Like, we saw how that defense just fucking balled out.
They'll
Like,
be good.
Didn't you tell me they finished out the season number one or something like that?
Yeah, so from the time that AP took over to the end of the season, the Raiders defense was ranked number 1.
Beautiful. Like
Which is fucking insane. And I'm pretty sure we finished top 10 or some shit.
Well, I mean,
like,
the thing is I mean, that's just... if there's one thing as a Saints fan, I can tell you that, you know, building the run, as far as run in terms of years, as a, you know, that kind of a run, winning runs, it does start with the defense, man.
you gotta have a solid defense.
It starts with the defense, man.
And keeping AP, that means we'll keep Patrick Graham, keep fucking cooking with that defense. The only question marks are, you know, that offense.
I was gonna ask, do you think they roll with Aiden O'Connell, or do you think they go away and try to draft someone?
No, this is what I think they'll do. Is because Aiden O'Connell did, you know, he did look better week in and week out. He showed he showed he's capable enough of being a NFL quarterback, you know? So he earned his right to, you know, compete. So am I saying that they're not going to get a quarterback? No. They're definitely going to get a quarterback, but it's not going to be like
first round. It allows you to fill other holes, in my opinion. And somebody like Aiden O'Connell, I mean, you're still going to have to take.
I don't know though. If you fall under the quarterback that you want, though.
It gives them the flexibility. But if like Jaden Daniels is there, they're gonna get him. But the thing is even if they get him, he's not going to be the number 1 right away. Like,
not for sure.
Those boys are going to have to compete.
You wouldn't want to throw him out in the fire.
Like, they're going to have to compete. And, you know, obviously, like, you know, Fat Farver, that's going to be his second year. And if he's balling out, he's showing out, he's, you know, doing better than Jaden Daniels, then obviously he's going to be playing, you know. But and that's fine with me because he's shown he can do enough.
Well, I mean, I think in terms of like, I guess thinking in the lines of an NFL front office. I mean, if you're going to give that shot to Aiden O'Connell, then I would imagine what do you guys pick? Top 10, right?
We have 11.
11
or 12. What do you guys have? You guys, because we're right in front of you.
They're literally right ahead of us.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, I think they're 13 or 14.
I'm pretty sure you guys are 13 and we're 12.
Or vice versa. They're 13
might be
or 14.
11, I think we're 12. Either way. What I'm saying.
We had a winning season, though. Not a lot of teams had a winning season. That's why we're like, we're close to the upper half. We're not so close to the 10s.
Either.
But I mean, I get we didn't make it to the fucking playoffs. That's all that matters.
But either way, I still say, you know, in the case of the Raiders, if Aiden O'Connell is truly the guy that you're I wouldn't say bank, but you know, there's probably holes that you're going to want to spend a first round draft pick on outside of quarterback if you're going to roll with him at any capacity of the season, I guess you could say.
But I mean, then again, too, you could also use that first round draft pick, get him weapons.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, weapons or somebody to block for him, whatever it may be.
Like if they were to sit where they're at now and get, you know, Malik Neighbors, I'll be absolutely fucking content. You know, like I will not be upset with that. And then if they grab a quarterback in the second round or some shit, or even the third round, hey, I'm okay. I see where they're going. You know, but that doesn't fucking change the fact that, like, no, the following year they can still draft a quarterback. You
Absolutely.
know, and like that's the, I guess, good thing and bad thing about having AOC, but again, he's going into his second year, and we have that flexibility to do a couple of different things. But I think they draft a fucking one of the upper echelon quarterbacks in this draft and have them fucking compete.
Fight it out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
I don't know what the New Orleans Saints are gonna do.
I'm just curious to see what they do as far as OC. That's the biggest question mark. Cause
man, who knows? They've been going. I saw or read something on X the other day that was saying that the reason that the Saints haven't been going after any like big OCs or anything like that is we can't talk to anybody's current OC from another team. I don't know what the rule is on that exactly.
Oh, because it's lateral movement is the reason why. So we can't until after the season, and then teams can veto that as well. If I'm not mistaken, they can
block
any
it out.
lateral movement coaching position jobs.
If it's a promotion, they can't.
If it's a promotion, no dice.
So that's why we're going after position coaches, quarterback coaches from the Rams, the Bengals,
and then also because of the timeline, they could only do video chat interviews. The only in-person interviews that they can conduct are out of fucking
after the season.
No, so like I think it's like after the 20-something, then, or I think it's after the Super Bowl or some shit. Then, then they can conduct in person.
If I'm not mistaken, March 20th.
But yeah, that's one thing that got me not so sure what the New Orleans Saints are about to be building for here in the next 2024-25 season.
Well, I mean, if I'm looking at it in the sense of the outlook, there is no outlook for us. I mean, as of now, we're looking at a dick swinging feud between our number one cornerback and our sassy ass head coach. Inevitably looking like a trade happening. But the thing is, our drugged up general manager has no idea.
I don't even. It's a dick swinging match between the general manager trying to tell us he isn't wrong and clearly like not trying to doubling down on his mistake. And yeah, it's sad to see, man. Because
I think it's just like Derek Carr being the quarterback and they're not like, being able to swallow their fucking pride.
They're generally like, we're trying to give them another
Derek
chance.
Carr's fucking contract,
4 years, $150 million. And the thing is,
like upper echelon QB.
Okay,
obviously.
let me just say, it's top 15. It's right at about 14, 15 after everything plays out and some quarterbacks get re-signed next year. But the issue is like,
and I hate Derek Carr as a player. I'm just letting y'all know now.
There's not a single quarterback in this year's playoff that's somewhere between fucking 13 and 16. And if they are, well, I guess you could say Jared Goff maybe, but he's having to be schemed. The scheme that the Detroit Lions are running is making him, elite. It's elevating his play, right? I think everybody can agree on that.
To the point, yeah, he's playing pretty well this year.
That's the thing about it. The Saints don't have that scheme. I mean, Pete Carmichael, big shots to what he did for the years he was at New Orleans, but in the last few years, you could argue it's been very stale.
Abysmal.
It's been abysmal. It's been Sean Payton's system with no Drew Brees or Sean Payton, which does not work.
Yeah.
And then here we are again, and for all you Derek Carr dick suckers out there, well, he just needs a little while to get used to,
including his family, your fucking son, your brother, your cousin, your nephew, your uncle. He can have a terrible fucking game, and you can admit it, you pieces of shit.
Bro, accountability does not exist in that household, bro. It's always everyone else's fault.
Accountability doesn't exist in New Orleans Saints right now, and that's why they're a perfect match as far as quarterback and
he needs a number one.
Oh yeah, like you saw. I don't know if you guys saw that interview with Mickey Loomis. Just there's just so many circumstances to the season and all.
Show me what NFL team has
What pull out his note. What did Bill Belichick's first 5 seasons go is? What did Tom Landry's first 5 seasons? Bro, you were comparing all-time great quarterbacks. That's why I just...
That boy Schlavin.
He said, Bill Belichick went 3-11.
Oh, speaking of Belichick, where do you think he goes?
Atlanta.
Probably Atlanta.
It's between him and
Harbaugh goes the Chargers then? Or do you think he's using it as leverage for Michigan?
Well, here's my thing about his leverage on Michigan.
I think he's not going back to Michigan.
I don't think he's going back to Michigan.
I think he's going to the NFL.
All the shit. No, he's already done the national title thing. He's going back to the NFL.
He won the that's what he's waiting for.
For some, it might be 5 years, might be 4 years. Look, gets pissed off. Either way.
And he go back to Michigan.
Or wherever school he goes to. Alabama. But anyway, all I'm saying is, yeah, definitely. I think Belichick's in Atlanta. If you're the New Orleans Saints, I mean, they've dicked around way too long, dude. We should have tore this. I mean, I wouldn't say tear it down, but this whole retooling thing should have been done under the guise of a rookie quarterback contract and not paying Derek Carr an exorbitant amount of money.
Should have took the 49ers standpoint and played how they've done.
The 49ers.
My thing about the 49ers that I compare to them is just the simple fact that, like, look at their defense. Look at our defense compared to their defense. Not saying like we got talent for talent or anything like that, but like we got a lot of talent that matches their talent in terms of secondary, our front seven and their linebackers. Like I'm not saying DeMario Davis is Fred Warner by any means, but goddamn it, he's close. So my point being, like, their defensive line clears ours. Go on the offensive side. I'm damn sure not saying their skill players are killing ours, but we got some pretty good fucking skill players when they come to play.
When healthy,
when healthy. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And my point being, like, if we would have went the route of rather than let's go sign this $150 million quarterback, let's instead of finding a young quarterback to be the next guy or go draft somebody. I mean, I don't know, man. Jameis Winston is in the fucking building and he's been winning, but of course, we got to go
once
against
again.
The way.
My thing is that none of this lined up with when Mickey Loomis came out and said that our goal for the next few years is to get younger and to get cap compliant. That is not going out and including signing a 32-year-old Derek Carr.
That's what threw me off. It's like, why not just run it with Jameis, draft a quarterback, and then have him fucking compete, or have the quarterback sit? Like, you don't even have to grab.
I mean, they drafted the Jake Haener kid.
Yeah, but it's cool.
The thing is, it's
like sixth round,
third round.
It's third or fourth. It's not even. That's not even the point. It's not even.
Yeah,
that was a hell of a reach.
They've done it. This is the third time, or the second time in 3 years. I was about to say the second time in 3 or 4 years they've done this with the quarterback. But the thing is, it's not even the issue of signing Derek Carr. And I know it sounds crazy. It's the issue of you gave him so much fucking money. Because they gave Baker Mayfield $6 million
for 1 year. Approving. And this man has came out and cleared Derek Carr.
Even if they would have came out and said we're giving Derek Carr a 2-year,
and that's another one that I'm definitely not even going to argue with anybody on Twitter, Facebook, any of that bullshit. You're not going to tell me that Derek Carr's team isn't better than Tampa Bay's team in any type of facet or form. Tampa Bay may have a little bit better defense, but I think our offense clears theirs.
Sure.
I think our
it's just like
I think our skill players are better than theirs.
It's just like I was saying today. I mean, the thing is Baker Mayfield, to his credit, he's a dude, man. He's a bro. He's that guy when you strap up. He's a football guy, dude. When you strap up the fucking helmet, man, it feels like you're all in the same foxhole together.
He's gonna give it 100% every fucking game.
They go out there and play hard for Baker Mayfield,
Baker, for sure. And he won that locker room over.
Dude. But you got Derek Carr out here refusing to take account.
I
didn't know a single high safety. I didn't know a single high safety would come out
cussing him out, talk about run your fucking route, but you just throw ducks to the sideline. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's something
Michael Thomas even tweeted out,
his deep balls are the fucking worst.
Oh, dude.
He always does some bullshit ass
the deep ball is not even. I mean, his deep ball has been shit, but also just the amount of hospital balls he's thrown this year.
That's his favorite thing.
He took Rashid Shaheed's knee to the goddamn white.
Nigga, we saw Michael Thomas catch one ball for that nigga and was gone for the rest of the season. Michael Thomas was actually playing good.
It's a shit throw. Yeah, man, you couldn't have convinced me. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Clearly he wasn't 2018 Michael Thomas, but I mean, bro, he was still.
This was the 1 year he was actually looking promising again and actually getting away from the injuries, playing consistent games. He played 10 games, then Derek Carr throws him a hospital ball. He's out for the rest of the year.
Threw it behind him in Minnesota yesterday.
Hey, and I'll never, while we're on the subject, I'll never forgive you, Sean Payton, for ruining fucking Michael Thomas's career, you piece of shit.
That is true. That is huge, big factuals there. I need a backsize George reverse. Your life depended on it.
I don't know.
All right. So
that's enough on the Saints and Raiders for now, man.
Enough for the Satyrs for segment one.
We'll be back on them.
You're gonna hear about this a lot.
Boy.
It's gonna be a constant thing.
Jesus Christ.
To the next segment.
So now we're gonna get into this, and I just bring this up. We won't talk about it too long because I love discussing West Ham with Alex. So as I see on X again, it's all but a done deal, or it looks to be all but a done deal of Calvin Phillips to West Ham.
For real?
Wasn't crazy. Knew it was happening. Yeah. On loan. Psycho behavior. absolute psycho behavior. You know, and as Alex was saying, what's the whole plan with this? And I have to ask,
Very questionable.
what the fuck is the plan with this? Because I have to imagine they don't want Thomas Suchek in the midfield anymore in any capacity. At least not as a starter. Relief, sure, you can fit him to any formation tactic. That's fine. But as a guy in the starting 11, no. So they're gonna roll with, off top of my head, El Machin,
Edson Alvarez.
my motherfucking man, James Ward-Prowse,
Solid.
also my guy.
Attacking mid.
And then
Sappy
Calvin Phillips.
special. But it's like, it's weird. Unless you're going to...
4-2.
Well, yeah. If
Four across the back?
No, they play a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, but now that's what I'm saying. Is like they're not. Suchek kind of had that little bit of distinct ability to kind of make some forward runs, stretch a little bit into that attacking position. But my question is like I don't watch a lot of Calvin Phillips games, maybe because he doesn't do shit, but still on the bench hurt.
Where are you going to get the numbers forward is just my big question. Like, yeah, you'll be able to sit back well and cover that fucking mid.
I'm sure if you ask David Moyes,
you'll
Lucas
have
Paqueta accounts for 3 men forward
against quality teams. That ain't shit
against the world.
That ain't shit against fucking that upper echelon team.
All he needs is Jared Bowden, Kudus, and Paqueta up front. Everybody else is behind the line, dude.
I don't know. I think it's weird though, because it's like you're wasting fucking shit, man.
His fans were out here trying not to hang ourselves from the Raptors. Anyway. All right, guys. All right.
Barca fans want Xavi out, man.
Really?
Yeah. They are absolutely
falling for his
done.
neck. You know what, dude? And I have to say, as rough as it is in football, college and NFL for coaches, dude, soccer is...
It's just
twice the beast.
Well, and then obviously you got to think of the club too, what fucking team it is. Like, you think of Madrid, you think of Barcelona, Bayern Munich,
historically,
Arsenal, fucking Manchester United.
Fuck United.
And then you have fucking Man City dominating now. They don't have history. I mean, they went up and down the divisions and shit.
No doubt. I mean,
relegation. So respect to them. They fought it out. Then they got bought out. Just like Wrexham, and then they made their way up.
I pray every day that West Ham gets bought out by oil dudes.
Oil dudes.
I know it's crazy, bro.
One of the Americans.
Somebody with billions, bro, and just man, I want to see Manchester.
Oh, juggalos and chocolate.
R-worded. Red carded. Run them bitches red carded.
There's the word. Red carded. You guys will come to know what that
nomenclature means.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? No, I
don't know.
All right.
Sounds right.
Okay.
We're just going to go with it.
We're going to get off the football thing. We're going to get off all football here for a second. We're going to go into something that we do enjoy, and this is going to be a little segment we call panel discussion.
Psych, I love you guys.
So here's how it goes. We have a few animes here
Shout out to the listeners.
that we're going to talk about over the course of a few weeks, really in terms of quarters. So let's see here, boys. Let's just start off with the JJK. We're gonna go ahead and just get that season 2 wrap here. Boy, what a motherfucking ride this has been for season 2.
Bro, that shit's been fucking very good.
It was really good.
Very fucking good.
Well, it's been insane. So now where we left off at here, right? This latest episode. Best way to put this. Oh my Jesus Christ! Excuse me. The fucking Packers. Oh wow, dude. Wow, dude. Okay. So here we go.
Sorry for the distraction.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 wrap. Where we left off at.
I gotta lube up my arm, man. Sorry, distraction.
Nice.
Okay. So let's just say, panel discussion. We'll be discussing the Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 wrap. Solo Leveling has just dropped. Blue Exorcist is now back. Right.
That's the catch up on that bitch, man. I'm like 7 episodes in.
I just finished Blue Eye Samurai the other day. Holy fucking shit!
I gotta watch
that show is intense.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck it was called, but I got on Netflix. Then what
I'm
the
definitely
fuck did I
checking out
watch?
this week.
I ended up watching Gran Turismo
It's only 8
instead.
episodes. Is it the movie?
Yeah, dude, I love that
Buddy
movie,
Robertson
bro.
is fucking
I
fantastic.
love that
dude.
movie.
He said it's
Still
so
good?
good.
I've seen it. I've seen it like 6 times already.
Like the actual
Yeah, the
like
Gran
live action?
Turismo movie.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
the
like-
movie, the base
It's
of the
like
movie is
basically like they make a kid from video games and put him in an
they
actual
have
car.
a contest, I think it is, and like it's fucking. Yeah, they're like whoever the best Gran Turismo drivers are, like they give them a chance to actually become drivers.
Like I like the concept and everything, but my thing is like, don't you
happened
gotta
in
account
real-
for like the G-force and shit? So
Yeah,
how would
no,
you do
it
that?
I
happened
mean,
in
they
real
have to
life.
go through like
It
physical
happened in
training
real
for
life.
it. Yeah.
This is something that actually happened. Like the dude, the real life dude that fucking did it, he's still driving today.
What's his name?
I don't know. Fucking let Google.
Yeah, Google that shit because I need to know. I need to bring the laptop.
Don't need no dead air, so I'll keep talking for the time being.
That's fine, man. Oh yeah, my bad. Back to our panel discussion here. So we were rapping, and like I said, you know, we're gonna have a few
JJK.
animes we're
Found
gonna
it.
talk about. Hit me with his name.
Jan Martin Barojos. Or some shit.
Sounds Slavic.
Uh,
Anyway,
excuse me for the mispronunciation.
cool dude.
Yeah.
All right, so here we're gonna go back. Let's just get back to the anime here
Next.
because this is what we're on.
Yeah.
Maybe we
So
should just be on JJ. Oh, nice throw, Jordan Love. That's a touchdown. He got the toe touch in, and he completed that. That's a
that
touchdown.
was a hell of a toe touch. Okay, man. So let me just we read a lot of manga. Well, I wouldn't say we. I read a moderate amount of manga. Keith reads manga like it's never
All the
gonna be
damn
written
time.
again.
Yeah, I probably read a few, couple chapters a day.
So don't worry. We'll definitely, if something
I
needs to be
dabble in
bleeped
it.
out, or we have to, we'll let you know about spoilers. Anyway,
Yeah, Solo Leveling will keep it on the anime.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
we
stick with the
have-
anime
yeah.
because I have also read the manhwa.
Mawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Alex have both read it. Alex has read it to its entirety. I've done almost the same, but we'll keep it strictly about the anime.
I
and
fucking
just
love
kind of
that
go along
shit.
with the
That's
ride.
all
I've
I'll
kind of
say.
forgot a lot
That's
of
all
the
I'll
anime.
say.
I've already had to rewatch a couple of YouTube videos to just remember I remember this happening or this happened. So definitely don't remember even everything that happened in it, but
I've read none of it.
that's always a good thing.
Even though I will say I'm excited for. I've been
No,
Like
episode
kaiju number
2 came out today.
3.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It is 3.
Yep.
Episode
So yeah,
3 came
I
out
haven't even
today.
watched
I
it,
haven't
but I
watched
You
will.
know
it
they
either.
don't fucking
Check
smoke,
that out.
baby.
I'm definitely gonna
Should be
check out
good.
that Blue-Eyed Samurai. I haven't even
need to
got a
watch
chance
that
to
too.
I'm
watch
gonna
that.
tell you, man. It is. I mean, it's animated, but the story in itself, it's gritty as shit, dude, and it's fucking intense.
You know, the
Yeah,
things
I'll
I've been
definitely
watching
check
right
that out.
now are Initial D, and then this other show called Shy.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's like some Chicago-based fucking series. That shit's fucking bro. Yeah, that shit's.
Is it
that
The
shit-
Shy or is
I
it?
think it's the Shy.
The
I
Shy.
don't know.
Is it
Yeah, I
about some
think
black
so.
kids? Is it on
Yeah.
Showtime? Or is
Yeah,
it? I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
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 I remember my mom wanted me to watch that show. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that shit's very fucking good.
Fucking actual TV shows. I can't remember. What's the last?
Prior to that was Ted Lasso.
You should. What I was about to say. Yeah. Only Murders in the Building, dude. It's on Hulu. It's got fucking
Oh,
Steve
Selena
Martin
Gomez.
and dude.
I definitely saw a little clip of that.
I did not think I was gonna like it, and the wife set me down. She said, "Please, why?" And I'm like, oh, fuck it. And you sit down and watch it, and then you start chuckling and shit, because you're like, "It's actually funny." And then, dude, Steve Martin and Martin Short are fucking actually funny people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Like,
for bro, they're the old school good comedy back in the 80s and stuff. You know what I'm
If you're
saying?
looking for something to watch that
I'll check it out.
check it out. You know
I'll
what I'm
watch
saying?
what Joe's like.
Because it's something that it benefits you in the watching, because fuck, they got
Yeah,
a
I
point
got
after
you.
2 episodes. I was like, no, let's watch Only Murders in the Building. I ain't trying to watch nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, that's funny. I'll definitely check it out for sure.
that's
hit my dick.
no, I definitely saw a little clip on the like just a, you know, it'd be those like you're watching Hulu and the commercial pops up for it.
Yeah.
And I just saw some little clip with Selena Gomez talking to some Asian chick, and it was pretty funny. I thought the clip was pretty funny. I was like, I'm gonna have to check that show out. But
It's rather good, man.
Yeah.
I recommend it. It's a good couple show for sure. You know, it's just enough comedy for like for us men to stay involved, I would say.
gotcha.
But
Okay.
it's enough like
Our
that murder
attention
mystery
spans.
to keep the ladies involved. You
Oh
know?
yeah, but we're getting off rip. My bad. Back on
Here we
the
go.
Jujutsu Kaisen ending of the second season. I was pretty positive about that second season. That whole I kind of, you know, I do read the manga. I am pretty current,
Yeah.
so
Well,
to see everything always get animated for me,
Coming to
that's always
fruition.
like my favorite part about like reading manga and then seeing it to come into life. I have no problem reading ahead or being ahead, but I do like to
See it animated.
It does make things so much more fluid, and
No,
when
absolutely.
you know, a lot of times I like to know what's going on, and a lot of the times in these fucking panels you be seeing shit and you're like, I don't know, yeah, you see kick or poof 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 and you're like, I didn't even know he did that, but then you see it in the anime and you're like, oh okay,
Now
they're
it's
really
flushed
do
out.
they
Yeah,
really
dude.
do
I don't know. I'm kind of the opposite way in terms of manga, because like if I read a manga and then the anime, you know, is like fucking catching up or whatever, it's like, I don't know, I don't fucking feel motivated to fucking see it because I already know what's happened, you know, because it's like
my thing always for me is like I'll always watch the anime as it's going, but as the season comes to an end, I'm always like, well, fuck, I want to know what
Like
happens
on
next.
cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
that it comes
that
to that
goes-
point for me. That's why like even when we were young kids as Naruto, when like Naruto ended, nigga, I was like, what the hell happens next? So I went and started reading Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah.
Got into the manga before Naruto Shippuden came out 2 years later for, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like Naruto came out and then Naruto Shippuden was right out. No, they took a 2-year break. Then Naruto Shippuden came out, like the anime,
Yeah.
so Kishimoto could build that time to put all those chapters in for the manga, bro. That's why that should be mattering when like we get Black Clover and now when they're like catch up to the manga because they were writing so quickly with it and they were pushing that shit out so fast with the
dude.
animation studio and then the manga couldn't keep pace. So
Well, it
now we
matters,
got to
bro.
the pace.
It
for, like,
matters in the sense that
that
like,
shit's on like straight hiatus for whenever either the anime is finished or the manga is finished.
Yeah.
But
Well,
so,
I mean, you just can't. The thing is there's clear cut examples of what happens when you decide to continue something beyond the source material. You know.
yeah.
And I mean, I know it's not anime, but Game of Thrones is a perfect example of them refusing to wait for the author to finish his work and his story, and it leading to absolute shit.
I think
But that, so like, sorry, it's kind of on that, but kind of off topic. But that kind of goes back to, for me with mangas, because as to why I dabble in them. Because for me is I'll watch the anime first to see if I'm interested, and it's got to get me to that fucking point to where it's like, fuck, I wanna read it, you know, especially if like the anime's not caught up and there's still fucking shit or there's still a story. Like that's always the thing I'll do. Like I'll fucking binge a whole fucking series and then, you know, I'll go on Google and Google's like, is there a season 2 or is
Right,
if
right.
there isn't a season
God.
2, then I'll be like, well, is there a manga out? Where's the fucking damn touchdown Christian McCaffrey?
That was a wild run, dude.
It's a good run. So it's like, is there a manga so I can fucking read it? But it's really got to get me fucking hooked for me to want to go
You know what?
read the manga.
The biggest fucking issue I have with that is when I watch a TV show or a movie and that shit says based on a true story. I spend the next hour and a half on
just
Google,
watching
dude,
it.
like, just fucking reading,
researching
bro.
everything.
I
Man.
gotta know. I gotta fucking know. Don't put up.
I gotta
based on
see how
true-
I
much
don't
of this
do like
shit's
some
fake.
of that shit do be
Yeah,
like
bro, they be over dramatizing a lot of it.
Fantasizing the fuck out of it, dude. And that's why, oh, fuck, dude, man. It's hard.
oh yeah,
It's
Fucking
man.
hard, dude. And back, actually, dude, I just saw the other day. I can't wait. They're making that fucking animated or the anime version of Game of Thrones, dude.
Bro, we're
I
missing
can finally get you
fights,
fucking
too.
watch it. Oh, big fights. Big
It
fights. I
just
got
popped
you.
up in my head.
I got you, big
I think
daddy.
I got ADHD. That's what TikTok tells me.
How much better you got?
27.
But oh shit! Speaking back on your point though, you were saying about like manga. One thing I did want to point out about that shit, like you were saying about how they always like come back and they're like being shit when they don't like continue to have adaptation, or they're not like they're not letting the author finish out what their point. That's one thing I did want to point out about that was like that's one reason we got shit like Tokyo Ghoul or
Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland, or the first version, the first version of Full Metal Alchemist, because like that shit ends. I like the ending of it, but like some of the ending was pretty dog shit. But like Brotherhood is the fucking goat. That is the greatest anime of all time to me. Like just it's perfect, bro. There's nothing. The only reason the only thing I would say that's bad about Brotherhood is the very first part of the anime is a little rushed because it's like. It's just the anime was like you should. This is for the fans that already watched Full Metal Alchemist, the first one. So you should already know Al and Ed's story and who these first people are. That's why like the first arc with them being with them going to that city and seeing that god dude and meeting that girl who like it's the very very first arc of Full Metal Alchemist when they go and then like Edward breaks that bitch down and she's like because she's trying to bring back her husband and like he's died and he's like we've already fucking we know exactly what he's like I know exactly what you're trying to do back, there ain't no coming back bitch we've done this she's like and she breaks down he's like how do you know and then he's like bitch look at me look at my arm look at my leg this is my little brother and she's in a giant fucking suit and she's like, oh, okay. I started to understand a little bit, but like in the first first anime, that shit was like I think like a 15 episode segment compared to like in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, that shit's like maybe 2 episodes. That's why it's like they do rush it a little bit, but like when they get into the shit, it's pretty good.
For someone that has never seen either one. Would you recommend seeing maybe season 1 of Full Metal Alchemist and then having them swap
to Brotherhood?
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion,
couple episodes.
Here's the thing about it. I think that there's a point. It wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
At least to explain some of the finer points of like how Ed and Al. I mean,
because you don't miss out on the
I mean, not really.
No, they get into it. They should like they have a full dedicated episode, but that's where I'm like, it's a little more flushed out in the first series. But like another part of what I would say was like I would watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because it's the full story in its entirety. It's how it's supposed to go. But at the same time, like if you really do like the story that much and you really do mess with it, that's why I would come back and watch.
Oh my god. Sorry,
I would definitely come back and watch Full Metal Alchemist, the original, after Brotherhood. But and then again too, Brotherhood has so much better animation. You know how like people are today with the animation and stuff like that. Like
Roy Mustang's fucking flaming that bitch.
Bro, Mustang is easily for me like top 3 coldest characters in that show. Motherfucker's so cold. But yeah, he has a couple of the like the envy scene and the lust scene where he's fucking up Lust.
Yes, Lust.
Bro, Lust. Like the one where he has like his body's all messed up and he's like I had to carve the seal into my hand, bro. Like that, and he just starts snapping her ass, bro. That shit is so fucking fire, dude. That's a fire ass scene.
That shit is hard.
No, that one he wasn't even snapping. He was using the lighter from his boy. That he was flicking her with that shit. That one was fire for sure. But the one with Envy, where like she was walking through the hallway and he's like catch that bitch and then she was about to fuck up what's his name. What's her name? What's his little lieutenant?
I don't remember.
See her face, can't think of her name. Is it Hawkeye? Riza Hawkeye. There you go.
Yeah.
Then she comes through. He's like, "What the fuck are you about to do to my lieutenant, bro?" And he just starts snapping her ass up. Great anime, man. I do love that shit. All time great for me. Well, like you were saying though, that's why I do think like when animes do get. They don't let the anime finish out in its entirety. It's a little shitty.
Gotta
let it finish too, for sure.
It's important with anything you're trying to do. I mean, whether it's anime or whether it's fucking.
And then that's another reason. Like I think for me, I love the animes. I love the big 3. But for me, the fucking filler of the Bleach and like One Piece doesn't have so much filler. Their filler is actually pretty decent. But Naruto even like their fucking fillers is so bad and it's so long, and like instead of just stopping the anime, they just kept pushing out shit. So the anime would come up with new stories while Kishimoto was actually trying to get the story done. That's why I'm like, the anime of Naruto literally should be no more than maybe like 350 episodes, but we got 700 of them bitches, bro.
Well, One Piece isn't as. I mean, One Piece is pretty bad.
The only thing about One Piece that is really drawn out, like I've been noticing after even rewatching this shit, bro, is like every fucking episode is like half the episode I just saw in the episode before, and then like I'm like, bro, we don't gotta be, you don't gotta be doing recaps for like
so
half
much.
the episode, and then you're coming in giving me new content, but then the next episode you're using the exact same content for the next 15 minutes of the episode. Like I don't, that's the only shit I don't understand about One Piece. Like,
and I get it, man. Like I understand the loyalty the fans have because I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen the fights. I do respect
the
it.
show is fire,
but goddamn, man, it's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of fucking episodes.
Never gonna convince me, dude, to sit down and watch every single fucking episode.
Sometimes you gotta just turn that shit on in the background and just do something, dude. And then like, oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, well, I don't know what the fuck's happening. But then you come back to the you missed the whole episode, and then you go to the next episode, and they'll tell you what the hell you just missed in the last episode. So you're not missing out on that much.
Thank God for social media, man. I'd have never seen.
I did see there is a fucking some type of One Piece website. I don't remember what. I think it's called One Pace or something like that, and they literally just flush it out to like, this is what goes on, like what you need to watch in these episodes here, and it's like,
oh yeah, they do that for Naruto too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the same thing for Naruto, where like it just flushes it out for like let you watch all of the whole anime that you need to see and not miss like shit, like missing out on the filler bullshit and all that type of stuff. So
that's that shit, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shit. Well, fuck, man. Oh, yeah, Alex, you had a game. How did your games go today? We didn't talk about that. Let's do a little bit of a weekly roundup or catch-up here, I guess. That'll be part of our, talk about our weeks there. But how was your games today there, Coach?
Oh, we didn't play today. We play tomorrow.
Dickhead.
Yeah. We had training today.
Well, you did say you had practice from 11 to 4.
Yeah, see, because I thought, yesterday we were talking, you said you had games, and I thought you said it was going to be all day, like 11 to 4.
No, that's tomorrow, cuz.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
So do you coach two teams, or are you coaching just one team, or what's the deal?
So I got... So a little background for everybody out there. I grew up playing fucking soccer for you in America. I mean, that's should be a fucking majority of you. And then for my paisas and everybody else, fucking football. Yeah, I'm fucking grew up fucking playing football for a while, since I was 11. I coach it now. Played semi-pro. So I kind of made it, not completely. I got scouted by a couple teams, Morelia being one in the Mexican division, and then Getafe out in España, for that's how they say it in Spain, España. So yeah, I coach it now. So we had training today. We got games tomorrow. I coached the 2010 boys ECNL-RL team. I coached the 2008 boys ECNL-RL team. Then I got the 05-06 Premier team, so that's below the ECNL-RL.
So you got the 16-year-olds.
Then I got
17-year-olds. And then like an 18, 19-year-old team?
Yeah.
I got you.
And then I help out with the 05-06 ECNL-RL team.
So what are they, like 15? No, they're like 19.
No, the 05-06, yeah, they're 18, 19.
Yeah.
So they'll play first tomorrow because we gotta go out to fucking Springs, Colorado Springs.
What time you gotta be there?
For the first game, it's at 8, so I gotta be there at fucking 7.
You gotta get up early, boy.
That boy leaving the house at 4:30.
No,
Yeah,
not that early.
as shit.
You gotta probably leave by like at least 6. No, not that early. No, yeah, you probably could get warmed up and shit for the team. You
man.
gotta be there an hour early.
He's gotta get there early to set up and shit too.
I like getting there at least 30 minutes early to fucking just set up.
You gotta walk
makes
the
sense.
field, check for make sure your players ain't gonna turn a foot.
I gotta scout out the
Alex ain't doing none of that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, we should be good. Like I'll walk.
Where do you? Oh, you say you played at the Springs. Have you played at this field at the Springs before, or no? You?
Probably. I'll see once we fucking get there. But
yeah.
a lot of the fields nowadays are all fucking turf. And for me growing up, it was shitty ass grass fields, man, because no one gave a fuck about soccer.
No shit.
It was just basketball and football, man. Soccer growing up for me, you were a fucking field fairy. That's
Field fairy.
That's what we were called, man, back
That's
in the
crazy.
day.
Believe it or not, dude, where I went, I mean, the Eastern Side, our soccer team always well supported, and only because the surrounding colleges are
Ballers,
also
man.
very, very good universities as far as soccer goes, dude. Wake Forest, Duke, UNC.
The South is, I'm even down east,
Tennessee
man.
got a pretty good soccer
Soccer's very
program.
good, man.
Our men's and our women's are pretty good.
Better than you think, man. But no, man, I just want to check it out. So yeah, we'll do a weekly roundup. Keith, man, how's your week been, dude? Fill us in, dude.
Just starting on my orientation.
Hell yeah.
Started on this new job with Coca-Cola here this next upcoming week, and got to see how this thing's gonna go. Just got to start making more donuts, and
Hell yeah.
that's all that it's about, bro. So
Gotta make that fucking
got kids to feed, house to pay for.
I ain't got
all
no
that good
kids. I ain't got no girl.
We'll get you there, baby boy.
Hey, once she'll come up eventually. I ain't in no rush.
I feel it.
I'm only 27.
Yeah, me and Tori are happily married men.
Happily.
Happily married.
Big emphasis on that word, happily.
Definitely.
Alex, look around the corner. His wife's gonna tell my wife. Oh fuck, man.
This might be the only episode that gets out.
Okay, so let me. We're gonna move on into our next segment. Actually, you know what? My week's been good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
You dickhead.
Oh, sorry. Tell us how your week has been, host. We're so sorry.
It's one of host. That's a very
Host.
Our host, Tori.
okay. So it's been a very good
Host me,
week.
daddy.
So,
Stop it, I'm gonna get
so
chubby.
are me and Keith co-hosts?
No,
We're also
Yeah,
hosts.
yeah, we're all, yeah. We
Or
can
we're all
all
hosts.
we're all
So
hostesses.
we're all hostesses.
We're all co-hosts. We co-host each other.
So
I'm here to host you,
what's
baby.
gonna happen when we actually have a co-host? What is the?
Did you order 3 co-hosts?
Okay. Well. Anyway, my week was okay.
Take 3 co-hosts and like it. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
I didn't do anything. I just worked all week and made blinds, man. That's what I do for a living. I custom
yeah,
fabricate
big boss
blinds.
of-
Yeah, man. Hey,
Big
don't
mind.
ever act like he's
Shut
just making blinds, boy. That boy
Yeah,
top
making
of the
blinds.
management.
He makes the
top
most
of the
money
he
here.
top of the world management security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
We're
top flight
afraid.
security in the world, man.
That's right. Exactly.
It was a decent week, man. I didn't have to go to anybody's house. Well, I did, but
How many times you leave work early
this week,
this week?
once.
Just once.
Just once.
Someone I remember.
Yeah, just once. And I actually did have some.
What was that Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I had high. Like I was fucking breaking out, dude.
That's the worst.
Itching all over, man. It wouldn't have been an issue if my butt crack wasn't breaking out. Like my balls and shit.
Damn. But that was me this morning. I mean, not like
Yeah,
the
Brock
fever.
Purdy
I
trying to
just
throw
had
him out the
shit,
game.
man. But that was my fault because I was eating Takis at 2:00 in the morning.
Ah, damn, dude.
Yeah, I ain't young no more, man. That
hate
shit
that,
fucks
man,
up my
dude.
stomach.
I definitely
Volcano
remember one
holes,
time, bro.
wow.
I was young at my dad's house. It was the first time that I ever spent the night at his house after him and my mom got divorced. And I remember he bought me and my sister all this shit like snacks and junk
Snacks
food, bro.
galore.
He got me I got to remember 2 bags of hot Cheetos. Killed both of them shit,
Oh,
bro.
my God.
Woke up at 3:00 in the morning. Had to take a shit, bro.
man.
My shit was straight red. I thought I was bleeding. I woke my dad up, bro. Like, Dad, I'm fucking shitting blood. He was like, "It's all the Cheetos you ate, dumbass." And then he went back to bed, bro. But I know he was so mad when he kind of next day he was all laughing at me like, "You woke me up for that shit." Like,
It's like, dickhead.
Dude, I remember.
my stomach was on fire, dude. Ooh.
Just get prepared because it's about to happen to you.
Cause I remember oh, bro, I ain't doing that shit.
I remember
Nah,
eating
fuck you, nah.
I remember the first time.
Yo
What was it? The
kids.
first?
That's why I'm not feeding TJ 2 bags of hot
Get that
Cheetos.
nigga straight.
Yo,
Nah,
you
you really
gonna
want to
steal 'em, right?
Tell you something. I remember the first time eating legit taco truck tacos.
Oh, yeah. I
At
bet them
fucking
fuck
12 or
you up.
13, bro. They didn't. Not the tacos that fuck my stomach up. Is they put 2 fucking chiles on the side of the plate, bro. Fucking
Make them bitches,
jalapenos,
didn't
dog.
you?
And I was like, hell yeah, dog. I was like, them shit's supposed to go to the taco. Grandpa's like, Take a bite of the taco. Get you a big bite of that pepper, son. It's good for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God,
Man, and it was spicy, but fuck it, we're from Louisiana, man. So like, cool, man. Knock them bitches back.
You eat the whole thing?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
no, bro. I was just took a bite or two, nigga.
Like
even now, I'm a grown ass man, and if I go to a Mexican restaurant and got a full jalapeno that's roasted on my plate, I'm maybe taking a bite or two of that bitch because I know if I eat the whole thing,
I'm doing myself rude.
I'm about to be shit.
I'm doing myself
It depends how
rude.
spicy it is. Like I'm Mexican
Doesn't matter.
and all. Like respect to those that fucking just.
Tori's just telling me he likes to destroy his asshole.
Me, I do.
But no,
I have
like,
a fucking kink.
I don't know. For me,
Oh my
it's
God.
like if the spice is overpowering the rest of the fucking food,
I love it.
it's like why?
Gets me horny.
Nah, bro,
Jesus
just fucking
Christ.
put a fucking torch at my fucking tongue and do that shit instead.
man.
You know what? Actually, and I'll tell you this, it actually makes me enjoy the meal a little more because I have to like not rush through my food. Because like just growing up with my grandpa, he eats
Oh, yeah,
like major
military,
fucking
Major pain, baby. Yeah, that
And
military. It's all
over
funny
time-
that we all
we all
have three different experiences. Like,
Yeah. So we're
in
all
Alex is
military.
literally in the military.
Yeah. Not
You were
in.
raised by
I
your
was.
grandfather, who was
Hard-
actually
hard body
hardcore.
military.
My dad was in the military, so yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am,
Yeah.
no ma'am. You don't play that shit. Like I get in trouble, bro. Like I gotta do things a certain way. My dad used to, bro. I used to do homework. He literally erased my fucking paper if my handwriting wasn't correct enough or perfect
No,
enough for him
my
and shit, bro.
homeworks were just
Like
my dad
OCD
beat
little
my
shit like
ass.
that, bro. That's shit he got from the military.
white
I'm like,
gloving, corners being tucked properly, cheeks being tight,
yep.
physical fitness. That's all stuff that got imparted with me. Eating in a time schedule. We used to go out to restaurants and it'd be so funny because me and my grandfather, we start eating. Be the first two done, have plates on the side of the table, and then there's my mom, my grandma, my aunt, and like the first 3 bites of their fucking meal. We're like, that was delicious.
Bro.
Fantastic. And it doesn't serve me well because, yeah, I eat. I mean, that's why I say I like spicier food because it makes me not shove it into my food hole so fast.
Oh yeah, I'd be down in my
Only
food.
problem is that, like, yeah, when I get that spicy jalapeno or I get some fucking chicken tikka masala Indian hot, I eat the whole thing. And then completely blow my asshole out the next morning, dude. And I don't mean just like the shit was bad. I mean like I need a spray bottle of milk to cool the fucking
Jesus Christ.
red hot inferno in my
Milky
fucking
ass.
in my brown eye, bro. It's
It's
not.
gut. Jesus
It's
Christ.
bad. You know what the problem is too is like I have such a love-hate relationship. You know those shits that wake you up in a cold sweat at 4
Oh
a.m.?
no, man, that shit is terrible, dude. That's some of the absolute
I
worst.
hate
Dude.
it.
Not
Oh,
the
when
feeling
you go
of the
in there
sickness.
with your shorts and shit, and then
And you come out and you're just like, bro, you gotta take you're taking off your shirt. You were literally sitting on the toilet holding like this. You're sweating,
Like, bro.
and you were sweating like Kobe Bryant in the fourth
the
quarter of a
way.
fucking NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics,
let
bro.
me close this out because it's not the feeling of the shit. It's the relief when you actually get all that out of your body. That wave of like, it's like it's like a feeling of survival. Like I just survived World War II.
I was about to die right now.
Okay.
Facts.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. We're kind of coming to come up to a close here, but what we're gonna do, we have a little game and it's called Puff Puff Pass. So what you're gonna hear is I'm gonna select 2 cards every episode, and we'll discuss whatever comes up on those cards. But before that, this is Party Chat, and when you're playing the games with your boys, when we're sitting around, you got your headphones on, you're at your fucking desk. What do? You get some party favors in, right? And by party favors, you make the chalice go all in the water.
Look up that song. That
Lick
we
the
guys.
chalice, guinea pepper. We're giving out song recommendations, moving record. That's one of them. Lick that chalice.
I mean,
So,
we've done it already throughout the episodes. If you haven't caught on,
We're gonna take just a few little couple seconds here to get our party favors ready,
party favor.
And then-
Ooh, that's a pick.
and then
Damn.
we're gonna do some puff puff pass.
Puff puff pass.
Let's in the meantime, we'll kind of give a little color play by play on this Green Bay game while we get ready. So, also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Ladies and gentlemen,
so what?
boys and girls.
I'm praying to God. Now we
I pray
didn't
to
discuss our
God.
Super Bowl hopefuls yet, which we're gonna do that while we get this ready.
Baltimore, Detroit.
Baltimore, Detroit for Alex.
God.
Keith.
I would actually like to see. I like to see Bills and the 49ers.
Bills,
I'd be cool
49ers.
with that.
I would be cool with that. I'm actually on Team Alex with this one. Detroit, Baltimore, only because I would like to see. Yeah, the Texans lost because I would go Texans, Detroit. But
here's my thing about Detroit. If Detroit is able to make it into that fucking Super Bowl, they're getting dog walked by Kansas City.
Oh yeah, yes.
The Buffalo Bills or the Baltimore Ravens. Any three of them, bro.
Just one
and that's all who's left.
Yeah.
They are dog walking the Detroit.
I agree.
But my point was like the 49ers, we're going to get a game. I want to see a game. I actually want the Super Bowl to be entertaining. I want it to be good. I want to see a good product.
I mean,
and not that I said I like Dan Campbell. That's a Saints product, baby. You know how I like Aaron Glenn. Saints product, baby. You know what I'm saying? I love these coaches. They're great coaches. They're doing their fucking thing in Detroit.
Indeed.
But God damn it, if they make it to that Super Bowl, they are going to get dog walked in front of America, and they are going to be believed as, oh well, there goes our typical. It's been a good story for our Detroit Lions this year, but this is what we should have expected.
We had a good run.
It was a good run, and like I
We
said,
exceeded expectations.
exactly, dude. And like I said, Dan Campbell, hell of a coach, doing a great job this year for this team, man. But I just legitimately think that if we got the 49ers into the Super Bowl, because I definitely don't think Green Bay's doing shit if they were able to get there. God help me if Tampa Bay makes it, but goddamn it, they're getting dog walked too. But yeah, I think the AFC is really truly stacked this year on that side of their
I think
whoever makes it out is going to be like battle fucking tested. Like they have literally gone through the gauntlet to get to where they were.
To be fair, that's going to be the AFC for the next 5 or 10 years, dude.
Because bro, think about who's missing from this year. You got Joe Burrow, that's not even in the playoffs. You got fucking Justin Herbert hasn't even really made his appearance yet. He's going to be good in a few years. Like, if they can get somebody that's going to get him like that team on track, bro, that kid's special. He's got some good talent, bro.
The Chargers let go of Stanley Stadium.
Oh yeah, dude, that was a good job for them, man.
It was nice for the Chargers, bad for us. I mean, I guess not too bad. Chargers still suck.
Yeah, they're definitely they're not on a winning track right now. But like you said, if they get the right coach or just the right coach for making the right decisions for Justin, that kid is special in my opinion. But and I'm tired. I just don't want to see fucking Mahomes just become the new poster boy and be Tom Brady. Like,
that's exactly what
that's what the NFL wants, and that's what they need in a sense. But at the same time, like, at least give the motherfucker a Brady type person or a Roethlisberger. You know, we gotta have. And that's why I'm glad, like, Joe Burrow went into goddamn Kansas City and beat the motherfuckers and like really did his thing, man. Joe Burrow's a hell of a player, like I was saying, dude.
LSU, baby. No, for sure. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it's like you said, the AFC is truly stacked, and that's another thing that's like, even as we look on, like, of course, Alex is a Raiders fan, but like we look on as a Saints fan, it's like we need to get that fucking special quarterback to be able to compete against these motherfuckers, dude. Like, and of course, I don't think Derek Carr is going to be able to go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. And even if the Saints were able to come up with this miracle run next year and make it to that point, God hopeful, it would truly take some astronomical effort from the fucking defense. The defense is going to have to be top 5. They're going to have to be damn near generational for the Saints to get to that point, in my personal opinion, because it ain't going to be on Derek Carr.
That boy DeMar Davis is going to have to come out like Jim Belushi and the fucking Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God.
So yeah, man, like that's just my point being on Derek. I definitely believe our future quarterback is in the draft or maybe on another team. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. If y'all want to come to New Orleans, baby boys.
For both of you guys.
Hold on, let me throw my theory out there first as he talks about New Orleans' next quarterback coming.
That's my question along those lines.
You're coming, baby. I know he is. I'm not crazy. He is. This is the next injury in the long line. Go ahead.
Question for both of you guys. Give me your quarterbacks you would want in the first 3 rounds. We'll keep it at 3. We'll keep it at 3.
Like for this year's draft?
Yeah.
If I could get him for my team?
Yeah, son of an LSU fan. I would Ricky Williams, the Saints' future, to get Jaden Daniels right now.
All right, so let's be real, bro. If we could get Caleb Williams, I'm going to take Caleb Williams over Jaden McDaniels. But
It doesn't matter.
because we're not in the world of doing a Ricky Williams trade again, so.
So what?
I said because we're not in a situation of doing a Ricky Williams trade, we're gonna trade everything for the dude.
Yeah, no.
I just highly doubt we would ever get somebody like that. But like,
even coming out this
yes, he announced. He declared he's coming out. So my thing would be, do you guys think Chicago is gonna get rid of Justin, or are they gonna go with Caleb?
It's interesting, man, because
you know what fucking scares me, bro, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If Justin Fields ends up on the Atlanta Falcons or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Bill Belichick,
we're gonna have some issues.
I wouldn't mind him on the Raiders.
Y'all can take him. I wouldn't be against it, but I'm just saying, man. I'm definitely just saying, dude. Like it's just a scary thought to think about.
Give
like
up a fucking fourth, a third at max for Justin Fields.
Do the Raiders have a new GM, or are you guys just?
No, they haven't. So they announced AP. The holdup on the GM right now is because they interviewed obviously Champ Kelly.
See, that's my thing. That's like, would that be a interference with your next GM? Is like you already hired a coach. He didn't have any say on that. You know what I'm saying?
So here's where I'm getting to. The other guy that they interviewed was Ed Dodge. They want both of them. Both of those guys, they already talked to them and during the interview about like who they want as their coach. They both said AP. So what the holdup is now is they're working on all the details to get them both on board. So it'll probably be like Champ Kelly as the fucking GM, and then Ed Dodds is like the assistant GM or some fucking bullshit like that. Because that's what they did last year. Like it was Dave Ziegler as the GM, and then Champ Kelly was the assistant. So that's what I think they'll fucking do as far as GM. So that should probably get announced here within the week. Would be my guess.
Yeah, I think my real question as far as quarterback goes is you have to like how many teams in that first 1 through 10 are like legitimately quarterback aching?
Well, 1 through 3.
Go through the list.
Yeah, let's pull up a draft list because I do know like 1, Chicago.
Sure.
2 is shit. New England?
Washington, I think.
No, Washington, then New England. Yeah.
And then Arizona.
And then 5 is Chicago again.
No, they're like 10.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know it's 2 picks.
But just to know, you got the number 1 and number 10 fucking pick, dude. That's top. And then on top of that, like, well, you get your Caleb Williams. Dude, you think they could get? Do you think Chicago could get fucking Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.?
If they pull off some shit,
they would have to trade. They would have to give up some assets for it, but it's not totally out of the question.
No. My question being, do you think Marvin Harrison falls to 10?
No, I think they'd have to move up, but I think it's very possible.
Definitely got to move up.
It's very possible that they.
All right, let me switch that.
Because they're at 10. What about at 10, bro? You give up that 10 now. Someone trades back. They move up. You give up another first next year.
That's what I'm saying. It's the question of
it's. How much do you want to fucking?
It's not even that.
My thing though is like you're just trying to pair up because you already have you'll be bringing in Caleb Williams, of course. You'll have DJ Moore already there, and then you'll be definitely grabbing like a Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison Falls is what I'm asking. Like,
I think their best bet is to not. You don't want to mortgage your future, even if it's for somebody, even for fuck that. So really for the Bears is go ahead and draft you a Caleb Williams. And then you double back at 10 and take the best. There's still that Romeo Odune from fucking Washington.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Malik Neighbors is out there. There's a few receivers outside of just Marvin Harrison that you can go grab at 10 to pair up with Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to give up a first next year. Because, I mean, the thing is like, you know, what happens if they don't pay Jalen Johnson? You know what I'm saying? You got to go get another corner next year.
No, Jalen Johnson's already gone. Remember, he was trying to get traded last year.
Right.
He's gone, dude.
I mean, even that, you know, fucking, you got to go get a new left tackle. You got to go get a new fucking running back. You need a new whatever it is.
Didn't they just draft a boy from Tennessee last year?
Who?
What's his name? The left tackle. I don't. Fuck. What's his name?
Might need to get a right tackle or a center.
I'm not arguing there.
I'm just saying, like, whatever it is, like, I wouldn't mortgage the future of my team or a future draft pick of my team knowing I have slots to fill for a Marvin Harrison when there's plenty of other I mean, there's going to be some studs at receiver coming out this year, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather take one of those guys at 10.
Well, of course, that's the logical thing to do.
Oh, for sure. But if you're just trying to fucking go for the gusto, shit, fuck yeah, trade 10 to Arizona if they're down. You know, or if you can get into, you know, maybe the Patriots want to trade back and try to get 10 the first next year, your second round pick.
So you're like, of course, we're not saying fucking that Chicago's gonna get, you know, both fucking Marvin Harrison and Caleb Williams, but it's not. I guess me and Keeve are saying is it's not outside of the
realm of possibility. No, I absolutely agree. I'm just saying, like, if you're trying to build a team.
Oh no, that I agree. That's
you know what I'm saying. That's the way you got to go about it.
That's the way you do it.
All right, let's get in here. We're gonna get into a little puff pass to wrap this thing up, boys. We got two things we're gonna go. So first, we're gonna start with a would you rather, and I'm gonna ask it, and then we're just gonna have the would you rather. Would you rather have Morgan Freeman or Gordon Ramsay narrate your life?
Gordon Ramsay for me.
Gordon Ramsay. And
because I am half black, I'm gonna go with Morgan Freeman.
That's fine. Choose side with color. That's fine. Alex, I mean, why? Why Gordon Ramsay?
Bro, it's more, I guess, just the comedy.
Negative reinforcement?
Bro, the comedy behind it. Because, like, the shit he's going to be saying all the damn time is going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
it'd be funny to hear, like, it's like him just hearing them, like, narrate your thoughts or something.
You spend money on some stupid... What are you doing, you absolute donkey?
Like,
oh, bloody fucking hell, it's burnt!
Look at you, black! Dude, okay, hold on. About Gordon Ramsay, you guys know he played pro football, right? He's a pro soccer player?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, no.
Queens Park Rangers, yeah. It wasn't for very long, but that was it. I'm going Gordon Ramsay as well, just because I think
I can't play soccer. I'm gonna go fucking make some food.
Yeah. You can't beat him, feed him.
Right.
He made it farther than a lot of people.
Shit, farther than me. Fuck.
Farther than me. Fuck.
I want to be his son.
And
Can I be your son, Gordon Ramsay?
You like black children?
You want a black son, a half black son? I mean, I'm 28, but fuck.
Bro, I'm about to turn
invest in me. Uh-oh.
All right.
Ooh.
What's our next card here?
All right, final card here, and the last one is a debate. So this one actually is a little more puff pass oriented as far as marijuana goes. So, what is the best unusual Munchies food combination? Example: French fries and Frosty, which I love.
Very
That
weird,
shit,
but
it's a good combo. Like the McDonald's, if you get the cone, but get it in a cup, and then you get some small fries, dip that shit in the fucking.
There's got to be something weirder, right? Like, what do you do that say if other people
weird combination? Well, I guess it
well, back in the day, because I remember doing this as a child, but I did it the other day too. Man, just getting high as fucking ever. You ever had Oreos with like chocolate pudding? Boy, fuego.
That doesn't sound. That's not outside. Okay,
that is outside the box.
I used to get like an Oreo McFlurry and then like chicken nuggets. Dude.
No, I ain't doing none of that weird shit.
What I mean. Weird.
I don't got any of that.
Okay, so check this out. I used to have.
I had put ketchup on my eggs.
I put hot sauce on
mine. Not crazy either. That's not. I had a friend of mine that used to put fucking chili. Or you get a bowl of chili, and put peanut butter in it.
I don't know. It's hard.
That's a Cincinnati thing or something like that, though.
They were from Oklahoma.
Fuck is weird.
Oh, see.
St. Robert from the wedding.
Yeah,
them niggas. They used to put fucking like garlic salt on their popcorn and shit, which I love y'all for that because that shit was a great idea.
Garlic sauce.
Same thing. I think they used to put peanut butter on the popcorn sometimes too. Which, to be fair,
that's actually pretty good.
That shit was pretty
one
fire,
thing my
dude.
father definitely taught me is going to the movies all the time. We used to have this kind of weird combination like popcorn and fucking Raisinets. so good.
Right, chocolate.
Bro, I
Yes.
love them bitches.
It's so
The combo
popcorn with
is good.
Raisinets are so fucking fire.
It like
Shout out to my daddy,
Y'all
Cedric
niggas
Jones,
weird for
boy.
that.
That's my dad. That nigga definitely put me out of that. That shit is so good, bro. Just like some really hot
solitary
popcorn,
confinement, nigga.
doused in butter, pour you some motherfucker in that, shake up the bag a little bit, and then you get a couple of like, and
Eat them at the same.
Bro,
Look at me and my face, both of y'all. Y'all can share a cell.
No, bro,
you gotta try it, bro. That's what you over here talking about.
like a
He over here talking about Oreo and McFlurry with a damn chicken nuggets, but popcorn and Raisinets is where you draw the line,
That fucking
nigga.
showed me that shit.
Bro, yeah, my dad still eats that shit. I bet, but yeah, we used to go to the movies. That definitely used to be one of his snacks. I'm like, that shit's fire.
'Cause my
It
mom
goes
would
so well together.
always get
Like the
some fucking
saltiness with the
raisins,
chocolate and then the raisin. It hits, boy. It hits.
Imagine we weren't recorded.
No, dude, I
Oh
would cry.
my God.
I would cry, bro. I would cry. I mean, I wouldn't cry because we just have to run it back.
Yeah, that
Tomorrow
was
or
such
something.
This is a good run.
I was saying, it's been fucking this hour and 15, dude. We actually stuck well within the time frames of everything we did.
That's pretty decent for
For our
once.
first episode, man, like I thought this was gonna
Last
be
time we were just kind of rambling and stuff. Yeah.
Well, that was the whole point of that episode, though. Was like to get the whole feel out, you know?
I think this one we just kind of knew like a little better to just transition. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, we did a
little
good job.
structure. We
Keeping
needed
it
a
on.
little structure, a little guidance.
I mean, I agree, man. You got to. Now, I mean, let me see.
But is that episode 1 then? Are we calling it?
Well, hold on. Let me give me 1 second because I still have to pull up that outro.
The outro.
You know what I'm saying? So, do we remember what that was? Anybody? Oh shit! Oh wait! Hold on.
It sounded like an outro. That's all I know. Was it like the fourth song?
No,
or
I have it
something
written
like
down right here.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Tori's guy.
Hey man, shout out Fat Germ, man. That's my boy right there, Germ 97, man. Look him
Yeah,
up on
shout out to you,
YouTube.
bro, for all the beats.
sure,
Them
man.
bitches is fire.
Yeah, dude, that's my boy. If y'all ain't look him up on YouTube, man, I wouldn't say it's comedy or but the music is fire. The beats is nice, and he's one of the funniest people I've ever met. We'll definitely have him on here because he's a character, man. He's a fucking character, and I can't wait to discuss wrestling with my nigga, man. He's a big fan of wrestling. Me too. You gonna hear that on this podcast. I love the wrestling, man.
We love the WWE.
but
I mean,
anyway-
I haven't seen any now, but yeah.
I haven't watched in a while, but that's all right because we can talk about nostalgia. Anyway, man, look, we gonna sign out from here, man. This Party Chat episode 1 coming at you.
Thank you.
That's it,
everyone.
man.
Yeah.